Grand Raw Rising, kings and queens. Grab your coffee or your tea and enjoy some sacred healing space for all ages and reflections that are welcomed. No matter if you're at work, watching the kiddos at home, or even driving on the road, Rising with Raw is a beautiful sacred space to learn about the chakras as well as receive our collective card reading for the day. Along with this, we will have beautiful guests and members of the tribe come on to share their gifts, their practices, knowledge, and wisdom as we self-empower and become aware of who we are as we go forth by day.
Walking like an Egyptian, walking like an Egyptian, walking like an Egyptian, walking like an Egyptian. Yeah, she walking like an Egyptian. Walking like an Egyptian, walking like an Egyptian, walking like an Egyptian.
It's a loose leaf brand, and it has ashwagandha root, bacopa leaf, eleuthera root, ginkgo biloba leaf, gotu kola, rosemary, sage leaf, and skullcap. Of course, our card of the day is empowerment. I mean, what a surprise, right? After what I literally just channeled in my message to you guys. Also, the main energy center to streamline to the spirit realm or to the higher dimensions, however you like to explain it. This is the portal for receiving our download codes. Now we begin to clear the crown chakra. Some light energy. You can feel the breath. You can let go of any blockages. Bring balance. Grand Raw Rising. Grand Raw Day, everybody. Allow yourself to get settled in, get comfortable. Grab your tea, grab your water, your coffee, your rising snacks, sage crystals, altar, whatever it is that you like to set up and get yourself comfortable with for this session, this episode of Rising with Ra. I am your host, Pharaoh of this space, Marcus Christolight, founder of Sacred Light Healing and Wellness. For those of you that may be new to this space or do not know me yet, my name is Marcus Christolight, and I am a multifaceted, holistic, quantum level shamanic practitioner, and I work with various reiki practices, crystal healing, chakra balancing, light language activations, oracle card readings, shadow work integration, pattern and habit building. Along with this, I also do soul origin and Cashapp record meditations, life coaching guidance, inner child healing, subconscious reprogramming, and much more. I also am a community host online. I also host retreats and events. I also collaborate with retreats, events, online workshops. And then I'm also a full editor and producer of all my content. All my shows, all my episodes, all my podcasts, I edit and produce my own self. And I also create my own audio guided meditations. So with that being said, if you guys are ever interested, you can check out any of the links that are pinned to any of my social medias. And I have a link page on there, as well as a scheduling app where you guys can look at all of the different services I offer and the really unique things that I have for you guys to be able to journey into self and go through deep layers of healing with myself. Alrighty. So as you saw from our recap of the last episode in the beginning, we left off at the crown chakra. So the crown chakra is where we last were when it came to our chakra of focus. And today we're going to be now navigating into the 12th chakra system. So you have your traditional 7, and then you also have what you can say is a 12 or a 13 chakra system as well. Now it's really technically 13, but I like to say 12 because the 13th chakra is basically just a veil. It's just a veil between existence and non-existence. So it doesn't actually have a chakra function. It doesn't really have traits and characteristics to it. It just acts as that veil between existence and non-existence. So for now, I just go over the 12. And in today's episode, we will be covering the Earth Star Chakra. Along with our chakra of the day, we will also be going over our collective card reading to open up the space, which I traditionally do a 1-card pull for an intuitive message for the general collective. And then, after we do our education on the Earth Star Chakra, we will then do a Earth Star Chakra clearing and activation crystal reiki healing that I will step-by-step guide you through so that you guys may be able to do the hands-on experience as well. All right, with that being said, let's see what the collective cards have for us today. All right, let's see. All right, so our collective reading today is going to be through the Beyond Lemuria Oracle deck. Welcome in everybody that's just joining. Grand Raw Day, Grand Raw Rising, wherever you are at this time in the world. Feel free to get yourself cozy and comfortable. Get your tea, your water, coffee, crystals and sage, whatever you may like. And enjoy the space. We're about to open up our collective card reading. And then we'll be doing an Earth Star Chakra education. And then a Earth Star Chakra Reiki and crystal activation. All right, our collective card for today is going to be Fire, number 15. Fire. Ooh. Okay. I'll let you guys examine that card for a little bit. So fire. First thing that I'm intuitively picking up on for fire today is, are we finding ways to kindle our fire? Are we finding ways to ignite our kundalini? Are we finding ways to open up our centers and raise our vitality, raise our life force energy daily? Are we taking those times? Are we taking those spaces to ignite our vital energy and life force energy through our system? Or are we just kind of waking up on autopilot, going into the day, not igniting and waking up our centers, and then getting drained, getting pulled, getting sucked in by the outside world? So just consider, are we allowing our fire? Are we allowing our life force energy? Are we allowing our kundalini to be able to have space, to be represented, to be expressed, to be experienced in our inward self? Are we keeping up with our spiritual hygiene? Are we suppressing our fire? Some of us have a lot of fire, but we've maybe had experiences through our life where our fire has been suppressed, rejected, told that we were too much. And if we are still carrying any of these type of energies, any of these type of projections, maybe this is a moment for us to take a reflective space and see if we can let go of and release where we may be feeling suppression, where we may be holding on to previous rejection, or where we may be holding on to stories of not being worthy or being too much with our fire, with our life force energy, with our natural expression. And if we are carrying any of these energies still, I invite you in this moment, in this space, to sit with spirit, sit with self, maybe even grab your journal and write it out or consciously think about it and decide what you would consciously like to do with that energy moving forward. Do you want to release it? Do you want to perhaps forgive and let go of the person it came from, or doing it to our own self? Is there any self-sabotaging that may be creeping in our energy field? Self-sabotaging is something we all deal with as human beings, including myself. I've had self-sabotaging thoughts come up recently. But what happens is I see these thoughts come up and I remember that I'm not my thoughts. I remember that I am more than my thoughts. And my thoughts are just bypassing, or I should say passing by experiences that I can pick and choose to amplify, to fuel, to hold on to. So if you feel a lot of impulsive energy, a lot of inner fire, and you just are not sure what to do with it, find creative outlets. Find expressive and safe outlets. Maybe dig a little bit into your passions a little bit more. Get creative and artsy. Have some inner child fun. Dance. Listen to music. Allow yourself to cycle and recycle with nature. Give that fire to a brother or sister or somebody that you love in a beautiful and passionate way. Now, when we're working with fire, fire is also consuming. It's also transformative. Sometimes there's pain that we go through when we're working with fire, because that fire is sweeping through our wounds. It's sweeping through the things that are causing distortion. And sometimes we sense and feel a little bit of pain in the transformation process. But when we remember that that fire is purifying us and helping cleanse away the parts that are attached to us, causing infection and toxicity, then it's absolutely worth it because of the purpose of fire and what it does for us. So I invite you guys to find ways to open up your centers, find ways to allow your inner fire to flow, whether it's a chakra balance meditation, breath work, yoga, working out, getting out in nature, dancing, doing something artsy and creative, doing an online project, having beautiful conversations. These are all wonderful ways to allow that fire to ignite and allow that fire to continue to flow. And I'm also hearing too, hey guys, If there's something that you really want to do in this life, if there's something that you really want to accomplish, if there's a goal, if there's a dream, if there's something that you want to bring into fruition, this is time. This is time to step forward into that. This is time to take the initiation and taking the steps for the process of whatever that vision, that intention, or that dream is. There's nothing holding us back besides ourselves. So if you're not sure how to take the step or where to take the step, just look at the planning process first. Do you have your resources? Do you have the people that you need? Do you have the space that you need? Do you have a schedule? Do you have whatever it is outlined and laid out? Do you have all the basic fundamental things ready to go for this goal or this vision or this dream that you're trying to manifest? And then once you have all your resources, all your tools gathered, then start putting them together into an order and structure and start taking the steps necessary to bring that into form. Along with this, remember that there is no rush for any of these dreams or any of these visions to take place, as we are eternal beings experiencing in an infinite experience. If we don't get something done now, if we don't get something done in this lifetime, then we'll have other incarnations and other places to be able to have experiences. Keep that in mind as well. So I leave you with this question to ponder on. What is one step you can take today? What is one thing that you can do, either on a micro or macro level, to start feeding and amplifying your goal, your vision, your dream today? What is one thing that you can start doing to get that fire ignited and get that fire flowing, to fuel your vision, your passion, your dream that you're trying to manifest? And as you think about that, think about how you can do that today and when you're going to do that today. And sometimes it could be cleansing ourselves, clearing out old thought patterns, clearing out old behaviors, clearing out traumas and attachments before taking external steps into our manifestation. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and give us the short summary in the book as well. Number 15, fire. We have duality, creation, kundalini, the rising phoenix, bringing conflict into harmony, intensity, transformation, the incredibleness of being alive, coalescence, infinite energy. Themes: passion, motivation, destruction, power, illumination, determination, inner light, forging forward, transformation. That is our collective card out of the Beyond Lemuria deck. Fire. Getting that kundalini flowing. No longer suppressing it, no longer rejecting it, but allowing it to flow, allowing it to be expressed. Staying with that upliftment energy, not allowing it to be too much, because we're grounding ourselves. We complement our ascension, we complement our awakening with grounding. So then the grounding allows us to be stable and secure in our physical human life while going through ascension of our DNA, while going through recalibration and shifting of our biological being, neurologically and in every other way. Grounding helps bring an anchor and support to that. I'm also hearing too, some of us may need to allow ourselves to let go of what is causing destruction in our life. Let go of what is causing resistance, what is causing toxicity in our life. And instead of resisting that process of letting go, instead of resisting the clear red flags that have been shown, allowing that fire to come through and destroy what is necessary so it can be let go of. Sometimes we resist the fire trying to cleanse and purify what no longer serves us. All right, so that's our collective card for today. And we'll now go ahead and navigate on over into our chakra of the day. And our chakra of the day is going to begin us in the 12th chakra part. And that chakra of the day is going to be the Earth Star chakra. All right, so the Earth Star chakra, for everybody out there, the Earth Star chakra is located between the feet and below the feet. The mantra for the Earth Star, this may be familiar for some of you, especially those of Buddhist background. Mani Padme Hum. So the mantra goes like this. You take a deep breath in. Mani Padme Hum. Mani Padme Hum. Mani Padme Hum. And that right there, due to the tone and the octave of that frequency, it grounds you to the earth. It anchors you to stability and peace within your being. That is the Earth Star chakra. All right, we're going to move over into traits of this energy center. It resonates at 68.05 hertz, and you can find many of these sound frequencies on YouTube. You just type in Earth Star chakra meditation music, or you can type in 68 hertz frequency. Colors associated with the Earth Star, this is going to typically be brown and black. Parts of the body that it governs and connects with, the electrical and the meridian systems, our sciatic nerves and sensory organs. And then this chakra, anchors all of our other chakras, as well as our whole entire human being, to the core of the earth. So the root chakra grounds us in our physical human body to the earth. But the Earth Star Chakra, that grounds all of our chakras in every layer of our human being in our aura to the Earth's core, providing a more supreme and more ultimate grounding and stability beyond the root chakra. So this energy center is also a direct portal to Earth ancestors, as well as Middle Earth beings, such as the Fae, guardian dragons, the gnomes, elvins. So with this being a direct connection to the ancestors, the Earth Star Chakra is a direct energy center for doing generational healing, clearing generational patterns, healing mother and masculine wounds. Now, this is also our center that is the foundation for grounding in our life purpose, or grounding in our higher light. So it's the landing pad for every dimension of our being to be able to start forming and to be expressed and to be in this human physical life. It starts the assimilation process at the Earth Star. And then we're birthed through the Earth Star Chakra into our foundation center, which is the root chakra, which is I am. So now this is also where we can connect directly with our past Earth lives and incarnations, if we've had some, which means you can do past life recall, past life clearing, as well as download and tap into your past life Earth energies through the Earth Star. Not just that, but also other Earth lives. So for example, say you lived a certain lifetime as a shaman, you could tap into those traits, those skills, those things that you consciously had learned in that lifetime through the Earth Star Chakra, and then you can consciously download that into your present human being, and then utilize those blueprints and codes from that lifetime. But that's a whole nother topic. If you're ever interested in stuff like that, let me know. So it's also where we access the elements and all of Earth's children. So this is a direct connection to all humans, all animals, all of the elementals, and everything else of the Earth. So yes, Chantel, if you're having sciatic nerve problems or you're having electrical nervous system type of things going on, then you can do Earth Star Chakra energy clearing and energy work to help bring balance and stability to those aspects of your human being. All right, so now we'll go ahead and move into what overactivations and blockages can look like in this energy center. Overactivations can be receiving overwhelming collective energy. So this is when we're so open and attached to the collective energy field that we're literally focusing our whole entire life on the collective. We're becoming consumed and overwhelmed by all the problems of the collective. We're taking on all the traumas of the collective history without really wanting to consciously, and it's just taking us over. That type of feeling can happen when we're overactive in the Earth Star. And then over concerned about world issues. And due to this, we can become overly concerned with the world issues, trying to people please, trying to be a savior, trying to put the world before ourselves and our own well-being, and things of that nature. So now we have blockages in the Earth Star. It could look like disassociation from your human being, from your human life, feeling not in your body, having bouts of psychosis and extreme paranoia during or after rituals or practices. So if we're ungrounded during a spiritual practice or energy practice, this can be kind of dangerous a little bit, because us being ungrounded and then shifting and moving a lot of energy in our field, it could cause us to get kind of stuck in a way in those frequencies, or we can get kind of ungrounded into the higher frequencies to where we're now so ungrounded that we're almost in like a psychosis or extreme anxious paranoia state, because our vibration is overstimulated and we're not grounded. And then psychosis like things happen because we're in a higher dimension mentally while being untethered and ungrounded to our physical body. So you definitely want to, make sure when you're going into ceremonies, going into rituals and practices, that you're really doing them sacredly, really doing them consciously and being present. Making sure that you're grounding with your ascending, so that you're not just going off into higher dimensions mentally and causing, overstimulation or causing a sense of detachment. I don't really want to use the word detachment, but being disassociated from your human life. So next, blocks can also look like feeling lonely or homesick, having nerve disorders, and then foot, knee, and leg issues. Alright, so now we'll move over to foods and herbs that you can use for this chakra. Foods and herbs are going to be basically your root vegetables, beets, carrots, parsnips, turnips, radishes, potatoes, and sweet potatoes. Then I'll give you guys a couple of practices as well. You guys can always do earthing, having your bare feet out on nature. You can do conscious deep breathing, where you visualize the breath as an anchor. And then when you breathe in, you draw that anchor down your body to the Earth Star Chakra, and then exhale out. Then you just continue that breath cycle. That's a good way to get your Earth Star churning and get connected. Then of course you can play frequencies, do guided meditations all over YouTube. And then there's also crystals that you can use as well, which I will go ahead and share with you guys. Those Earth Star crystals, we have, of course, it's going to be a lot of the black stones. We have hematite, smoky quartz, black tourmaline, fire agate, black obsidian, black onyx, pyrite, and moldavite actually. Moldavite really kind of surprised me, but it does make sense as it is a deeply earth ancestral stone. Even though it doesn't come from the earth, it's very earthy, and its process due to it, coming from a meteorite and crashing into the earth, it creates a deep connection to the earth. So those are crystals that you can use directly for the Earth Star Chakra to complement your practices. And that's our chakra of the day, the Earth Star Chakra. And today for our practice, which we're going to do here in a moment, I have a hematite and smoky quartz celestial. Really cool. One of my favorite pieces I've had. Smoky quartz and hematite together. Super, super good for grounding and protection and stability, clearing of energy. Really cool stone. Kind of looks like a ship. So that's what I'll be utilizing today in our practice for my Earth Star Chakra. All right, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and take a break for a few moments. If you want to use the restroom, grab some more water and hydrate. If you want to grab your Earth Star crystal, or you would like to set up your Zen space at home for your practice, feel free, as we are going to navigate into our Earth Star Chakra, Reiki, and crystal activation to wrap up the show right after we have this break. See you guys in a couple minutes. Enjoy, and see you soon.
Mind. Literally. Join us for an epic third eye chakra empowerment flow shop. Join Marcus Christolight of Sacred Light Healing and Wellness for an incredible third eye chakra empowerment flow shop. Mark your calendars for September 14th at 7 p.m. EST. In this transformative online session, you'll dive deep into the mysteries of the third eye chakra. Learn to identify blockages and overactivations in your own third eye center. But that's not all. Experience a journaling space with community, sacred reflection, and guidance. And to wrap it up, Marcus will lead you through a soothing third eye chakra guided meditation with powerful affirmations. Best part? This flow shop is free and donation based. Ready to elevate your spiritual journey? Sign up today at sacredlight33.as.me or DM Christo for the link. Feel the connection, embrace the energy, and awaken your third eye. See you there, spiritual seeker.
Tell me, would you even hear it if you're the only one fits make believe, or I'm in a dream, been here 1,000 times. Happy up until the morning, calling her without a warning. Tell if it's make believe, or I'm in a dream, have I lost my mind? 'Cause I'm holding on to the feeling, to the feeling. Even as the flames start to rise, tipping over smoke with my head high. Heaven only knows I've been through hell and back tonight. Dancing through the tears in my eyes, as you start to fall in distant skies. Take a deep breath again, and then I'll realize I'm holding on.
Alrighty, we are back. We are back. Welcome back, everybody. So yeah, coming up on the 14th, I have my Third Eye Chakra Empowerment Online Workshop, free donation based. You can direct message me for the link, or you can go to sacredlight33.as.me and register today. And then coming up this Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern, I'll be live for another podcast of spiritual recovery, where myself and Mary Beth of Day One Life Coaching, we will be talking about spiritual myths. So we'll be talking about some propaganda, spiritual cliches, and other limitations that we see in the spiritual world and spiritual communities, and share our views upon them. And welcome in, Eduardo. Good to see you. Okay. So with that being said, go ahead and get yourself comfortable. Get yourself ready and relaxed. You can either sit, lay down, or even stand if you need. As we are going to do a Earth Star Chakra, Reiki, and crystal activation to allow you guys to experience a little bit of the Earth Star Chakra consciously, and to also give you a hands-on practice that you can use in your everyday life in your own power for the Earth Star Chakra. As you're getting comfortable, just keep in mind and think of anything that you have reflected on in this session regarding blockages, overactivations, struggles that you may want to bring forward today to bring clearing and healing to the Earth Star Chakra. All right. Now that you're comfortable, either sitting, laying down, or standing where you are, may begin to check in with the posture, making sure that if we are sitting, we have our back straight as much as we can. You can use a pillow, couch, edge of a bed if necessary. If you have any physical ailments, do what you can to the best of your ability. If you are laying down, having your legs straight, not crossed or not blocking the flow of energy in and out of the soles of our feet. And checking in with the shoulders, making sure we are relaxing our shoulders down to the side. Checking in with the fist, making sure we're not balling our hands. Checking in with the jaw, making sure we're not clenching our teeth. And then lastly, making sure we're not curling our toes. Relaxing and softening the body. Now, I'm going to invite you to grab your crystal for the Earth Star Chakra. And then go ahead and place it between your feet or below your feet. And then just know consciously that that crystal and its energy field is now connecting with the energy field of your Earth Star Chakra. So now bringing focus to the breath. We're going to breathe and visualize the anchor, just like I had mentioned earlier. So when you breathe in, you're going to breathe in through the nose, expanding the stomach. Then drawing that breath down the body, all the way down to the core of the earth, connecting it to the Earth Star. And then exhaling out of the mouth. Breathing in, the breath all the way down the body to the core of the earth. And then exhaling out of the mouth. Continue to stay with this breath pattern throughout the energy clearing. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the body, staying with the breath. You may now close your eyes, concentrate inward. Let go of me, let go of the comments. Just really give yourself this moment and this space. Om Padme Om. Om Mare Padme Om. Mare Padme Om. Continuing to breathe, staying with the breath as we can feel our nerves, feel our blood, feel our cells, all begin to relax, begin to soothe and surrender. Feeling our muscles and our tissue and ligaments relaxing, seeing any inflammation or tension in the body. Staying with that breath, anchoring all this energy. Iata kukutu baba yipi ana tutu tati yipi ana satu tati anashi upa yenya tuti upa tani shinikite iana toti ana mogo shini nuno sote ti juno do poco ate uto to yenya se suku ta yene ki iana to ashiki atu Uatatana shitiki uso tata ukotiana shiki and theater. Staying with the breath as we continue to ground, continue to release what's causing resistance. We are too floaty lately, reeling it in like a balloon wrapped on a pole, floating, grounded, creating that balance of expansion and growth with stability and foundation, discipline and structure with creativity and flow. The affirmation you may repeat out loud or inside your mind at your own free will for the Earth Star. I am rooted, grounded, and supported by my ancestors and all living forms and beings of Mother Gaia. I am open and I am receiving that support and connective energy through my Earth Star chakra up into my energy field of my human being. May this connection be clear, fluid, and abundant in its streamline. I acknowledge the unified consciousness on Mother Earth. I am dissolving division, separation, class, and race. All support me. I support all. Oh, bless me. I support all. I am allowing myself to be relaxed. I am honoring my feminine time. I am honoring when to have self-care, when to relax, when to let go. I am letting go of fight or flight or feeling the need to constantly be doing something or to constantly be in my masculine energy. I am allowing myself to let go of that feeling, knowing that I can surrender, I can be in self-care. It just requires my steps, my actions, finding the spaces that I can, whether it's 5 minutes or 15, to utilize self-care. Even if I can't make it out to a park, if I can't go on a hike, standing out on my porch or sitting on my porch for 20 minutes, connecting with my bare feet on the earth, with the sun, dissolving the limitations within me, knowing that there's abundance, and if there's a will, there is a way. Stay with the breath as we continue to breathe, feeling the anchor, feeling the cord of light, stabilizing and grounding more and more down between and below the feet, through the soles of the feet, feeling our energy magnetize into the earth, the root chakra magnetizing to the earth, feeling any excess energies, any blockages pouring out of the feet, pouring out of the root chakra down into the earth star, fertilizing Mother Gaia as she spreads it, constantly replenishing and recycling with Gaia, our divine light, our lessons into wisdom and unconditional love. Now Mother Gaia from our Earth Star Chakra sends up a earthy, dark brown and black protection energy field. And this protection energy begins to cover our aura and our whole entire being as we now are fortified in a shield of light from the core of our Mother Gaia. We give our gratitude and give our love for this moment, this connection, this divine existence, Allow it to feel and flow through your heart. And as you feel this, consciously make your way, navigate your body. When you're ready, open your eyes and move your body and return to your physical environment. Hmm. So how are we feeling after that? Feel free to drop it in the comments, give your feedback. Love to hear you guys' experiences. So just remember, if you ever start feeling scattered or ungrounded, anxious, neurologically messed up, just think about how you can do this type of practice. Bringing conscious direction and connection down to your Earth Star chakra with the breath as an anchor. You can use crystal as well, affirmations, you can use the mantra, frequencies. You can do it on the earth, outside. You can just lay down and surrender to the earth. Beautiful ways to connect with your Earth Star. So as usual, and thank you, Surya. Great to see you here, sister. Gratitude to you as well. So as we wrap up here today in Rising with Ra, I just want to give you the gentle reminders of self-care, staying with your spiritual hygiene, cleansing your energy when necessary, hydrating properly, and supporting yourself with good nutrition. Remember to get a little bit of sun as much as you can, just a little bit. A couple minutes definitely makes a difference. And remember to find ways to continue to grow through your triggers, continue to grow through your flaws, continue to grow through the limitations that you're continuing to put on yourself or you may be receiving from others. And just think about how worth it is to take steps, to let go of what no longer serves, make space for new. If you guys ever need anything, just reach out. My services are here. My upcoming spaces are here. Just reach out if you have any questions, and I'll be here for you. I love you guys. Have a blessed and beautiful day. I'll be back for the next episode, which will be on Monday, 11:11 a.m. Eastern, as we will be exploring the Cashapp chakra. And just a reminder that coming up Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern, will be my Spiritual Recovery Episode 2 podcast, Spiritual Myths, with Mary Beth of Day One Life Coaching. 10 a.m. Eastern Sunday, Spiritual Recovery Episode 2. See you guys then. Thank you for your support.